Welcome in, everybody. It's another episode of the DNVR Rapids Podcast, and we are in the Toyota Winners Lounge, driven by Front Range Toyota Stores. Toyota, the official vehicle of DNVR. Welcome in. Man, it feels good. 2 of these in a row. We are live here at DNVR Studios, celebrating another 3 points for your Colorado Rapids. Look at this. We have people in studio with us. This is great. Georgie gets the hat trick. Rapids get the huge win on the road. And I am joined by the fellas. It's Cowboy Super. Yeah.
It's Cowboy. Let's fucking go. Yeah. 2 in a row, baby.
2 in a row.
How you feeling?
I feel great.
Man, my loins are on fire.
Your
I'm excited.
Wow. How am I supposed to... How do I respond to that? Also joining us downtown, Duane Brown. Speaking of fiery loins, it's downtown Duane Brown.
Boy, are mine just regular normal.
Normal loins.
Because I have no problems. So that's good.
As you age, loins get a little less fiery, Hell of a win. Top to bottom, phenomenal. You had 2 shutouts in a row.
Yep.
There's some pretty loud noise about how he was playing. He took a week off. Got his head right. Back-to-back shutouts. Georgie with a hat trick.
Georgie for MVP?
True. You're talking my language, brother.
He's going to win it.
That was one of your takes to start the season.
I mean this with all respect. Fuck Messi.
Wow. With all respect. So much respect.
Man, he watches the show, too.
Oh, dude. He hit me up the other day in the
Yikes, we're going to get a thumbs down.
He hit me up asking me how I can improve his game. I'm like, yo, brother, be a Rapid, and it's going to get a lot better real quick.
It's really nice of you to do that.
Guys, hit that like while you're in here. If you're watching on Twitter, hop over onto YouTube. Jump in the comments. Everybody's hanging out in the Toyota chat presented by the 2024 4Runner. We got Shmeeman, we got Brendan, we got Judge Jim, we got B-Ray, we got everybody. Whole crew's here. Guys, let's...
you should start naming out the people in the live crowd, too, like name by name.
Oh, there are some special folks over here. Special.
They're what we call in this industry sickos. Wednesday night, they're getting drunk, watching a Rapids game at a bar. That's sicko mentality in the best way. They love it. See, they're sickos all the way through. They know it. They appreciate it.
Superstar Kev, he's going to be the actual peanut gallery. Kevin, he's usually chirping in the comments. He's literally, I can see him right behind Dwayne's pretty face right there.
If he doesn't comment anything, I'm going to be offended.
Guys, where do you want to start with this one?
Can we just soak a little bit?
Let's keep soaking, baby.
We gotta soak in a little bit.
Soak those loins of yours, baby.
Man, just
so weird.
I didn't think I was gonna talk about my loins today, but they just came up. But the biggest thing about the Rapids, man, they're playing fun, good football.
Yeah,
they're playing proper footy for once, and it feels good. No mistakes. They're following through all the way from start to finish. They're focused, man. It looks like Chris Armas took this break, really let the guys relax, came back and said, all right, guys, now we dominate. We had fun. We had our lulls. Now it's time to dominate. And you can really see it on the pitch. When they're out there, they're not losing focus, which is the biggest thing with this team, right?
Right, and sometimes you worry it's hot in St. Louis, it's muggy, it's easy to wear down, and that press was nonstop. You see guys like Jasper come in and just sprint to the ball, right? No questions asked. We are making you make fast decisions over and over, and we're going to capitalize. And that happened twice for our guy, Djordje Mihailovic. He capitalized on some mental mistakes twice. First on the long throw that no one decided to defend. I could take more of that.
I love it.
If other teams just want to not defend the ball in the box,
I think every team should not defend anymore.
Yeah.
Except for the Rapids.
The Rapids
can't do anything but defend. These last 2 games, The back line has been just out of their minds. Seb came in, played great tonight, and talking about what Yahir was just saying about the team, like, you know, keeping the energy up, not giving up. I mean, right into the last couple of minutes, we're already up by 2. The game is winding down. You see that play with Lawless, with his, you know, his block, using his head, all of that hair, smashing the ball back out of the box. Ball comes right back in. Maxu dives, does like a half spin somehow.
Yeah.
With his magic Maxu abilities, spins, lays out, protects the ball again, and it's like, dude, there's only a minute left, and they're still throwing down as if, you know, it was just, you know, the kickoff just started. And I think that is one of the biggest difference between this year's club and last year's club is tenacity and just
tenacity,
they don't quit.
But it came with a level of calm confidence.
Yeah, for
that
sure.
They know they're better. They know they're better than their record. They know they're better than their goals conceded mark. Right? They've scored 33 goals, but they've allowed 31. And you know there's games they want back. Tonight, cool and collected at the back. Zach was orchestrating. Nothing was panicky. No hesitation. I'm just going to make the right play every time. Maxu getting at weird angles with his head, like you said. Lawless, same thing. Seb tracking back. I thought he was great in a spot start.
The one biggest thing from this team is the way they retain the ball now. They're not throwing lazy passes. Everything's intentional. And one of the biggest things that I did see from that was Jasper in the midfield. There was a ball that he could have thrown it to the other side, could have been intercepted from the other team. Quick break. Instead, he recouped, he went backward, and restarted the play again. That's the kind of thing that really creates a lot of panic in the other team because they're like, there's no easy chances for us. We got to go out and get it. And that's how you tire them out. That's when you play at elevation, as Mitch mentions constantly. Really helps when you go on the road, right? Even with the humidity, they seem like the fresher team. They look like they were at home. St. Louis hated it. Suck at Rams fans.
That's right.
Cronky rules.
Cronky, baby! Let's go!
That was less of a cheer, and I get why. But still, suck at Rams.
Oh, man. You got me jacked up with that one there.
I hate St. Louis.
Look, you stink, and that's okay.
They were good last year. I mean, good for them, man. Like, last year was like a great Cinderella story. Everybody figured them out. They have no confidence. They're like the opposite of the Rapids. You come in with no expectations this year. You can just come in and be a good team, unlike St. Louis, that they need to live up to something that they created for themselves, and they just weren't able to. They haven't been able to yet.
What you're saying is St. Louis turned into a pumpkin.
Basically.
Right.
Yeah.
And look, they're missing, 5-6 guys tonight with injury. They're in a bad run right now. I think just 1 win in 10 now after this one.
0 goals in 3 games now.
0 goals in 3 games. And look, in the past, this is a game you look at as, I don't think I think everyone here will agree, and everyone in studio and watching this is a game you used to be worried about, right? That team, sometimes it was the get right game, right? But now Colorado, like these 2 games especially against teams in their neighborhood, hoping to get into that last few playoff spots, they took care of business. Every level was dominant, might be too big of a word, but every level outperformed their opposition. And when you put that together at every level of the game, you get a complete win. You get a 3-0 win. Yep. They took advantage of their opportunities. Georgie, masterclass Georgie game. Yep. This is the club record signing. This guy cost more than any player in team history. And he left his mark, and this is his loudest game since the LAFC game. But I think he only has 2 games in that run without a goal contribution. I mean, he's been fantastic. And this kind of is just like really highlights that, right? Like the numbers are good when you go 11 goal contributions in 11 games or whatever it was. But this is like, oh no, Georgie's here.
Yeah, and I think in the comments as well, someone had said earlier that Georgie's family was there watching the game tonight. So special night for them. I know, probably his new child was there, but all of his other children that were wearing red kits were also there all over the field. So it was nice for them to be able to see their daddy for a good 90 minutes and 3 goals.
Oh, dude, St. Louis has had their daddy right there in front of them all game. They could have said Happy Father's Day.
Right after Father's Day, right there.
Cool.
I mean, I just think that was a really sweet moment for all of them to celebrate Father's Day like that.
Oh, man.
It was really good.
Getting to play
It was
with your
nice.
dad in a professional game is insane.
I know. It's
Wow.
really, it was a nice time in St. Louis tonight.
Wow, who knew that their owner of their club was Djordje Mihailovic?
Kroenke just
I didn't know
passed
he
it
had
on
it
to
like
him.
that. I didn't know he had it like that. Good for him. They broke out the checkbook if he can afford a whole ass MLS team like that.
Yeah, man.
He rules. Someone update the Wikipedia page.
The father thing. And somebody even said in the comments, man, like this team could have been up 4-0 at the half. Like
Should've
they were dominant like in the offensive third. They couldn't finish the chances, yeah, whatever. Every team can't finish every chance. But when you end up with a 3-0 scoreline,
Yeah.
you did good. You're fine. Like it's
Yeah.
not a huge deal, right?
They
if
still-
this game would have been like 1-0, it would have been like it doesn't feel as great. But they won 3-0 at the end of the day. Could have been way more goals. But they're getting there. They're finishing. That's what we want. We want wins. The dubs will count at the end of the day, right?
And this is one against one of the better goalkeepers in MLS. So
Did he win Goalkeeper of the Year last year?
I think he did.
I would have to Google, and that seems like too much work.
Those are fake awards anyways. They're not real.
Mickey Mouse Award. 2023 MLS Goalkeeper of the Year. This is riveting podcasting. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Goalkeeper of the Year last year, and you just made him look like an idiot.
How do you think Marquinhos felt on the other side? Like, I was just a rat.
He looked pissed. Like,
You know what's
yeah.
funny is end of the year last year, even off season, he's like, thank God I got out of there.
Of
Look at
course.
me now. I'm contributing to a playoff team. This is great. And now he's looking over here and being like, man, those 7 minutes would have been me.
I mean, he has a good stadium. He could celebrate that.
Dumpy stadium. Stupid.
We just hate St. Louis. Or at least
we're
I do.
haters. We're haters. We're haters. But I think that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Look, if there's one thing we're good at here at DNVR, it's letting a very tiny win streak get to our head quickly. And I'm going to ride it.
I'm all in.
I'm going to ride it.
Yeah, you should.
2-game win streak.
2 gamer?
This team's freaking
Are
unstoppable.
you kidding me?
Baby, put on some Genuine, get some wine in you, and ride that thing all night long. Like, why not? Like, you're here already. Might as well take it all the way.
Oh, boy. Rapids After Dark over
And
here.
the chat said I derailed it earlier.
Oh.
Genuine is timeless. You can't say
Timeless.
So. Yeah, it's timeless.
Timeless. It's class. It's
Guys,
classy.
can we talk about Zach Steffen real quick?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Riff off.
I just thought today, we were talking about it after the Vancouver game and in our studio show after that and during that week. He was thinking so much. You saw it specifically in that Berhalter goal in the Vancouver game, where instead of just reacting and punching that thing out before it gets there, he's like, oh no, he's going to get the ball, so I have to be over here, and I have to position like this, and it ended up being an easy goal. And he played himself into a bad position. That did not happen in this game. Everything was intentional. He was everywhere he needed to be. I think only maybe one kind of sketchy punch, but it went far enough that the play took too long. He could recover. Honestly, man, just a fantastic game from him. Fantastic response. I mean, that Doyle stat, I'm not ever going to forget that. He was, far and away one of the worst on record going into that break. And to come out with back-to-back clean sheets, obviously it's more than just the keeper on a clean sheet, right? It's Klauss throwing his body around. It's Maxu throwing his body around. It's keeping possession. But everything he did in this game is exactly what you need a guy in a stretch like that to just mentally fix it.
Yeah, and this one thing that I think Lawless brings that Bombi doesn't as much, which is just regard for his body. He does not care. He doesn't care where the ball hits him. He doesn't care where the ball is. He's going to be there and try to block it every time. And that's not a knock against Bombi. It's just a different playing style.
Yeah.
And I think that does give a little bit more confidence to a goalkeeper because it's basically like you have another goalkeeper in front of you at all times. And you've seen Maxu do it all year long. But now you got two of those guys in front of you. You feel like you have a wall. And Keegan wasn't getting burnt. Like, Keegan was playing way more back. Seb did a great job
Seb
today.
was great tonight.
Like, you have pieces now that Zach feels comfortable with because he wasn't really tested tonight. But it was because the midfield really locked down St. Louis. It was because the defense locked down the forwards. It just all came down to everybody did their job defensively, so Zach didn't have to sweat it out at the end.
Did get lucky on the penalty. He guessed right, but a couple inches lower and that goes in off his back or just
Nah, there ain't no such
misses
thing
a
as luck,
crossbar.
baby.
No luck. You just make it yourself.
He psyched him out. I saw him in his eyes.
Well, look, he guessed right, so I'll give him that. Hits the crossbar, shutout saved, and it just feels really good. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, of course.
Because I know the biggest message from that break with him, from the team, was this guy means so much to us in every other factor. Like, yeah, he has, I'm sure, like, everyone admitted, like, yeah, of course there's saves he wants back, right? There's moments he wants back. He's his hardest critic, but he's such a leader on the practice field, right? He is out there before everyone.
Yeah.
The keepers especially, I'm watching warm-ups, right? And it's the keepers getting drilled, having Sharpie blast free kicks at them from around a dummy, and they're training, and the other guys are just playing rondos and running around laughing, and meanwhile the keepers are over here like grinding for the full hour and a half, 2 hours, and it shows, man. Like, good for him, because he does so much other than that. It must feel extra good after that.
To me, and again, no offense, this is why I say keepers are just like kickers in the NFL. They're not real people, because
they're not
half
real
their
people.
job is not dependent on them. It's depending on somebody else.
Jesus.
It's just like a kicker, right? Like, a kicker's like, if you get me to a field goal position, I'll do my part. But if you don't do your part, like, I'm just going to be laid out to dry. And that's what Zach did today. Zach did his part, and the defense did their part. What are we laughing at?
What does that even mean?
Kevin, I'm not going to read that.
Oh, no, we're not.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
You can read it.
Awkward silence.
A Juneteenth to remember in the Mihailovic home. Mihailovic. And it's true. It's a holiday, baby. Celebrate it. It's 4th of July. And it's a holiday. Celebrate it. Fuck you, St. Louis.
Oh, man, this thing has gone off the rails.
It's
think
not
that's
bad.
3
It's a holiday,
times
baby.
now.
We're celebrating all the way through. Kendrick put on a 3-hour concert just for me to watch this Rapids game.
You know who else was pretty good tonight, I thought?
What a transition. What a transition for the ages. Incredible. Incredible.
Does that have to do anything with Juneteenth?
No, it doesn't.
Hey, speaking of Juneteenth,
Okay. Jesus.
how much more classy was Chris Armas for wearing the Juneteenth t-shirt throughout the whole match and not putting, his coach outfit on?
Yeah.
I just thought that was awesome. Nothing
Yeah.
against the other coach, was wearing his regular polo.
No,
but
the other
I
coach
just
is an
thought that
asshole.
was
You can
awesome.
say it.
Like, again, we talk about Chris Armas, like, always, like, really connecting with the fans, connecting with people, in addition to the players. And I just, once again, whether it's wearing a C38 scarf on the sideline, where it's wearing a Juneteenth t-shirt throughout the game, that dude just gets it, man. Like,
He's a leader by
he just
example all
gets
the
it.
way
Yes, 100%.
I mean, look, he was a pros pro in the league. He played for, he was a long-time MLS guy. He's played Team USA. He's been there, right? And the guys know that. And I mean, not that, obviously, Frazier was the same way, right? But it just seems...
I mean, but, like, you're going to get... Frazier was, like, a stoic leader. He's like, I'm not going to talk.
There was a separation between boss and employee.
Exactly.
For sure.
Armas is one of the guys. Like,
Correct.
you feel it. Like, that New York Bronx kind of style of living really shows by the way he talks, by the way he communicates to the team, because he does feel like part of the team. He doesn't feel like he's above them. He just feels like he's with the guys 24/7.
He really is. He's one. I mean, it's funny. They're always playing games like, like during like warm-ups, him and the coaches will do little kick-around games, and he'll stay after and practice like the weird trick shots and stuff that everyone's practicing. He's totally in it. But he clearly knows, they are clearly buying into what he's selling. That might be the biggest pull from this stretch here is after a rough run, it's easy to question whether or not this new coach knows what he's actually doing. Right?
Leadership, tactics, and all that.
Are you looking out for yourself to make sure your next stop or your next contract is right? Or are you going to correct course, buy into what the coach is selling, buy this system, and clearly everyone knows what they're doing out there now, right? Like this is everyone is connected. There's passing networks everywhere. You know where to look. You know who's going to be there. And look, there's still stuff to clean up. I saw a comment, I think it was Brendan, that's like, can you believe that a 3-0 win and there's still stuff we can point out and say like, oh, we can do this better and we can do this better. And that's how this team is going to approach it. Like just from talking to the coach, that's like, we know that. We know film tomorrow isn't going to be an easy film session for anybody.
For sure.
Right? They're going to talk. I'm sure he's going to point out Omir on the break, Yappy on the break, Cabral on the break, all missing
Rafa.
chances. Rafa, like, there was a lot of stuff that they are going to break down and say, this isn't good enough. Let's get better. Right? But they're all going to be having fun. The team is so connected. And you're right. It's just a top to bottom culture shift. It's amazing.
If you ever hear Todd on the Broncos podcast talk about the day after when you win and you're going through film, it's joyous.
Sure.
Like, even if the coach is chewing you out, you can only see it with a smile. Because at the end of the day, you're walking out with a 3-0 victory from St. Louis. Fuck
great.
you, St. Louis. But, like, at the end of the day, you walk out with a good victory. And, like, it just makes film room. It makes the improvements so much
You're
smaller
right.
that it makes it easy for everybody to understand what the coach is trying to get
You're
across.
right. All right, we're going to get into some player of the game stuff, look at some game grades, find some more storylines on the other side. But first, we're going to talk about our new friends. Me and Yaya are all in on this new friend.
Oh, hell yeah.
Lucy Nicotine.
Temptations of Lucifer are horrible. Not Lucy, though.
Temptations of Lucy
Are great. You
sign
take them
me
10 out of
up,
10.
brother. 100% pure nicotine, always tobacco-free, available in pouches, gum, and breakers. Did you get any of the breakers?
Oh, no, man. I'm a pouch guy all the way.
I'm a pouch guy. I put one in right at the start. My first one since I got the sample pack from our friends over there. I'm buzzing right now, brother.
Oh, they're delicious.
I got a mango 4 in right now. Tastes good. Nice little buzz.
Wintergreen 8 over here with a nice Coors Light.
Oh, well, that's a Coors Banquet, but
A Coors Banquet, but
Yeah.
I feel like a true redneck right now.
you're killing it, brother. Keep going. Breakers, which I mentioned, are like pouches, but they have a little liquid flavor inside that you can. It's almost think of like those Camel menthols that get extra menthol.
Yep.
But for a nicotine pouch, more flavor. They're available in 4 milligram and 8 milligram. We love the mint, the berry citrus, the espresso. This mango's doing it for me right now. If you're not pouches, you can do the gum. That's available in 2 milligram, 4 milligram, and 6 milligram. You can set yourself up with a subscription, have Lucy delivered straight to your door. No more weekly or daily gas station stops. I mean, like I said, I love the mango. What are the other favorite flavors? The apple ice is fantastic. Love that one. Have you had that one yet?
No, I haven't.
It's so good. The apple ice, love that. Like I said, I'm always a 4 guy, but there's 8s. There's all the different options you have with Lucy. We're hitting the golf course on Friday, y'all, for the DNVR golf course. You know how
That's
many
gonna
cans
be
of that
fun.
thing I'm going through? Woo! Perfect. Let's level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. Go to lucy.com/DNVR. Use promo code DNVR to get 20% off your first order. Lucy offers free shipping and has a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind. That's lucy.co. And use code DNVR to get 20% off and always free shipping. And here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age and every order is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Order is age verified. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not promo code DNVR. I mixed up my promo codes. It's promo code RAPIDS. All caps. RAPIDS.
The Rapids.
RAPIDS. That's my Roach impression. Was it good?
It was all right.
It was all right. You're right. Look, we love it. Make sure you go. Use promo code RAPIDS to get 20% off. Shout out to our friends at Lucy. We're also talking about our friends. Who else? Levello Construction. Man, we love Levello Construction here.
Somebody hears the show.
Wow, this is so dope.
The jingle
I've
is-
never had an audience like this before. This rocks, dude. Shout out to the studio audience.
Well, nobody wanted to hear us back in the day.
This rules, man. Levello specializes in all things roofs, gutters, siding, and paint for your home here on the Front Range. Women owned and operated with over 17 years of experience. When storms strike and your home faces the aftermath, call or text Levello to schedule an appointment. Just like the Rapids on the pitch, they bring experience, precision, and a winning spirit to restoring your home's exterior to better than it was before. They understand the complexities of navigating insurance claims after storm damage and are there to make the process as smooth as a well-executed play. From assessing the damage to working with your insurance provider, they are there to help. They also have experience working as insurance adjusters, so who better to understand the process and know what to look for. With Levello Construction by your side, you can rest easy knowing that seasoned professionals are championing your cause. Let them help you rebuild and restore your home with confidence today. Call 303-578-8551. That's 303-85... whoa, I messed it up the second time. 303-578-8551. Get your quote in under a minute and tackle those claims together. Go Rapids from your friends at Levello Construction. All right, guys, we're back. DNVR Rapids. Yaya, Duane, Mitch, our illustrious studio guests.
Man, this is why I like Rapids fans. We might not be a lot, but we're rowdy when we are.
Oh, baby, we get it going.
You can't get us together because we will tear the city down.
I said downstairs, I was like, man, if Yappy gets one here, this place is going to explode. And then 90+4 penalty. Yappy's going to get his first. And then Georgie steps up and get the hat trick. Anything there? Should they have given that to Yappy?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Why?
It's not earned.
Oh.
You gotta earn your first
Maybe
goal.
if he had gotten tackled in the box.
Oh, no, that was
No, it was Calvin Harris.
I think it just has to be earned, especially for your first goal, man. You're on a drought. You got to feel good about that one.
I think he would have felt pretty good about it.
And again, I get it. I'm going to get booed off
No,
stage
you will
here
not.
pretty soon.
You will not. They love you.
Stuttered, but regardless, I think it has to be earned because for a guy to kind of get his mojo back, a goal could help. Sorry. But if it's they're holding hands over here. But
it's a special moment.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
It's late at night. We're drunk. What happened? This is what happens. But you gotta have to earn it a little bit, man. For a guy to get his confidence back, you want your first goal to be run of play, man. You want it to be that. It makes sense. I get Yappy really wants a goal, and we all wanted to get a goal. But I just felt a little cheap, especially when you're not the one that got fouled. I hope when it comes, it's just like a clean goal, and there's no denying it.
He had a moment there in transition where he leaves a pass. This is, I want to say it's the second time where it's almost an identical play where he just doesn't put enough to get it out on that break, right, to a wide open guy. Look, it's a confidence thing. He'll get there. I wanted him to take that penalty. I wanted him. He's at like, I mean, he has to be well over 1,500. He has to be coming in on 2,000 MLS minutes. You know? Like,
my only thing is
get him a goal.
If he took it and missed it,
it
would be devastating.
That's a very good,
that's where I was okay with it, is because
it's a good point.
He's so young, and he's got plenty of time.
You're right.
To score that goal. I think kind of what Yaya is saying is if it's a run of play goal, something that he earns, it's going to do so much more for his confidence, his mental level than a PK, which is still great. But if it didn't go in, that would be devastating for a guy who's still looking for his first goal. So I was okay with Georgie taking it. And hey, like, we don't get to see very many hat tricks in soccer, and certainly for the Rapids. So I thought that was very cool.
I'll throw it to the chat if you saw it. I'm sure you did. If not, do you guys know the last hat trick by the Rapids?
It has to be Diego Rubio.
Nope. Close.
Zardis
in August of 2022. Zardis, I believe it was against Minnesota. He had a couple junk goals. Had a nice clean one too, but I remember he had like a toe poke out of the hands basically of the keeper. It was a good one though. All right, let's get into Fat Mob as we like to do. Clear player of the game in this one, right? I mean, do we really have to guess who it is?
Seb Anderson.
Seb Anderson? No, incorrect. I haven't even got to the page yet and incorrect. Georgie had a 9-8 tonight.
Yeah, guy.
Holy crap.
Played the game basically.
And that's with a yellow card. If he didn't get that yellow, he probably
a 10
or close to it. Yeah.
I mean, you're at a 9-8. How much closer can you get?
32 of 37 passing, 6 chances created, only 61 touches. He's been around the 70 mark lately. But with the way possession was, I mean, they were playing around. Anyone could have been. He didn't need to orchestrate tonight. He just needed to finish, right? But it shows he was involved quite a bit. When that number gets below 50, that's where you kind of go, where's Georgie tonight? 61 there, good. 3 for 3, right? Defensively, had a headed clearance, actually. He won 5 duels. I mean, I thought he was all over the place. He's playing his ass off, man. How about that stat I put out there today? Going into today, 3 players in the top 6 of distance covered in the league. So he has, he's 6th. You have Max Sue at 4th, and he was up and down the whole field today, too. That probably stays there. And then Cole at number 1.
So before today's match, trivia question for you.
Okay.
As far as, so just looking at the distance that Cole Bassett has run, how many times, not including tonight's miles, how many times could Cole Bassett run from Dick's Sporting Goods Park to Casa Bonita and back to Dick's Sporting Goods Park?
Did you do the math?
I did the math
Oh my
today.
God.
I'm gonna say 5.5.
Wait, so 220 kilometers, that's like...
You're thinking too much. Just throw a number
Yeah,
out there.
just throw a number. Dude,
You don't have to be right.
This is not an educational program.
6 times. I'm going to Price is Right him. 6 times.
It's just over 5 times. Yeah, gets it.
I did the math because
He's
told me
run
before the show.
all the
Oh,
way
you
to
cheated? This is bullshit.
There's a lot of just
Okay.
let you be wrong.
Let's look at some other grades for our sweet Burgundy boys. Obviously, Georgie had the best game grade. Who do you think was second?
Wallace.
Lawless was good, but no.
Zach,
No?
we got audience. We got Maxu. Other names out there?
Stefan.
Cole.
Seb Anderson.
Seb Anderson! Seb Anderson with an 8.0, 90 minutes played, got the assist, 59 touches, 23 accurate passes, 3 clearances, 4 duels won. I mean, he looked good out there. He looked comfortable.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at damn it, Bobby, in the comments saying,
Damn it, Bobby.
I guess you're right. Give me my money.
That's right. That's right. No, he had a great game. Other notable ones on here.
Hoffa? What was Hoffa?
Hoffa was a 7-3. I wonder why. I mean,
Missed opportunities.
he only had .02 xG tonight, so I think he worked really hard. I thought he had a great game. That first play, like a minute in, he presses, boxes out everybody like he did all night, kept defenders off his back to maintain possession, springs Ollie for a play. I just thought he made an impact tonight without the goal.
Contribution.
You know what I
in any
mean? Like
aspect,
he was all over it. Lawless with a 7.4, highest rated defender. Stefan with a 7.4 as well. Ollie with a 7.5. And everyone else was less than that. Cabral, the only guy in orange. Womp womp.
You know what I hate about tonight's game?
What?
What was the biggest down, like my biggest issue with it? That
I don't know.
Hoffa cut off his dreads.
Well, no, I don't think he got a haircut. I just think he braided the hair he has.
No, he needs the dreads, man.
He just undid it.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
needs them. He needs to keep them
You're
on.
right. The power was in the braids.
I mean, what is it, the braids? I don't think it's that, but
Maybe.
I think
I think haircut games, I think it matters more than people want to give it credit for.
I mean, he scored 9 without the braids.
That's true. I
I don't think it was the braids, but
4th fastest player to 10 goals in a season.
shout out Omar Cummings.
No, Cummings wasn't on the list. It was Singleton. Well, first was Connor Casey.
Yeah.
Singleton.
I'm sure Omar Cummings was part of that list. You
He
put that
wasn't.
up.
He wasn't. I don't want to look it up, but he was the 4th fastest in 18 games.
I'll look it up.
Man, anyone else you guys want to talk about specifically? Omir, how do you think Omir did? He's your guy.
He was all right. I want more from him.
He was all right.
He was all right.
That's
I
right.
know what Omir's capable of, man. I expect so much more from him. And I know I get a lot of shit for being the number 1 Omir guy. But I think Omir is so much more capable of contributing more, getting
Yeah.
hockey assists, getting actual assists.
I agree.
And it just felt like he left a lot out there on the pitch. If he just a little bit more accurate, a little bit more patient, and maybe just does the right breaks.
Yeah.
He has an assist tonight. He has a goal tonight. And I think that's the biggest issue with Omir, that he overthinks it at times.
That extra
But
touch in the box was the killer.
he's still a young kid, and I think he will get there. Give it a couple more games, but I think he's so close to that.
He needed to
breaking
trust.
through.
He needed to trust his left foot there.
Yeah, exactly. And that's all it takes, man. Just give it a little bit more. But he was all right, and that's just me being nitpicky.
Yeah, he was. He was fine.
But at the end of the day, man, it's a 3-0 win. What else can I complain about?
Yeah, what else can we complain about? Tell us in the chat. What else can we complain about? I don't actually have any other complaints. I mean, just looking at at the Lawless. Let's talk Lawless. Everyone loves Lawless.
Oh, we got
He's a goat. He's someone's goat. I swear I see as many Lawless kits as anybody when I'm walking around the Richard.
He earned it.
He's definitely like a fan favorite, and I mean, he's a highly paid. He's a MLS veteran, and it's got to be tough seeing a young guy come in, even if he's as noticeably amazing, like visually amazing as Bombi is, right? There's no way Lawless doesn't think Bombi's amazing, but it's got to suck to lose your starting job. And he's come in when needed, played great these last 2 games, part of 2 clean sheets. And that's how you do it. That's pro move right there.
And that's why I think Lawless is such an important piece to keep around. I know there was conversations about letting him go. His contracts are really expensive. It's a contract year for him. It's $700K. Is it a lot of money? Yeah, but when you have that reliable backup center back that you can throw in a couple games and you know he's not going to burn you every time, it's a good thing to have.
Like
it's a good problem.
Yeah, and people were worried about Bombi doing international duty.
I was right here, this podcast.
It was like, what are we going to do, with this big hole at center back? And Lawless has been who Lawless has always been, which is a very dependable stalwart guy.
Star Wars.
Who's going to smash the ball away with his head, even though it's plenty of leg space there. The dude, I think, hates the soccer ball when it comes into the box and just wants to stare it down as close as he can, and then it bounces off his face. I don't know. I don't know what's in his head, but I'm pretty sure that's it.
He got on the receiving end of another back post, free kick from Georgie. That's what he does. That's going to be the icing on the cake when he's like replaced, in his stretch replacing Bombi in the lineup, is when he gets that classic header goal that he gets on the backside of those set pieces.
Close. Too.
He was close.
He was close.
So close.
He's just, man, I got nothing but love for
I'm sorry. Dwayne said, "What are we gonna do with this big hole in the back?" And I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh my God! Can you stop talking about loins? Stop it!
Holes and loins.
My next trap album, baby.
Drop the album,
man.
dude. Drop the mixtape. Holes and loins, baby.
I hang out too much with Todd.
You really do.
This is where it takes me.
This is what Broncos have done to you, man. Vulgar. All right, we're going to jump into everybody's favorite segment, Flowers from the Fellas. But first, we got to talk about our friends at Toyota.
Toyota. You can do that jingle with every car. Everything.
I mean, it works for Chia Pet. Why not Toyota?
It works for everybody.
And
Levello
Construction.
Chia Pets are also out of rotation. At this
People
point.
bought Chia Pets. Like, everyone just think about that.
I wanted a Chia Pet when I was younger.
I had a Richard Simmons Chia Pet.
You took Sprouts that you would get like on like a salad or sandwich. You spread it on a piece of pottery, and people bought that shit.
I wanted
I had a Scooby-Doo one,
Incredible.
too. I had a Scooby-Doo one. It was awesome.
God bless America.
That's right. But this isn't about Chia Pets. This is about Toyota, the official vehicle of DNVR. Look, we love Toyota. The Rapids 4Runner was parked right out front.
Yep.
That thing rocks.
That thing's dope.
I think I should be able to drive it as a Toyota ad reader.
I don't know
After
about
a
that,
win.
but
After a win, you should let me drive it.
Ghost ride the whip.
Thank you. Thank you, studio audience. Trucks have always been a part of Toyota's DNA for generations. Toyota has built durable legends, destined for greatness and perfect for Colorado. Toyota offers 17 models with available all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive like the Epic 4Runner. Toyota also currently offers more low and zero-emission vehicles combined than any other automaker to give customers numerous choices to reduce their carbon footprint. 16 different hybrid vehicles to choose from, like the Tundra iForce Max Hybrid Truck. Visit your Furnish Toyota stores at a location near you. AutoNation Toyota, Arapahoe and Centennial, Corwin Toyota in Boulder, Groove Toyota in Littleton, Mountain States Toyota in Denver, shout out, that's where we got our Corolla, Stevenson Toyota East in Aurora, and Stevenson Toyota West in Lakewood. Toyota is a proud partner of the Colorado Rapids and the official vehicle of DNVR. We also have to talk about some DNVR events because we have a ton coming up.
you could literally get in your Toyota, go buy a Chia Pet, then go to the DNVR events all in one swing.
And show us your cool new Chia Pet.
Exactly.
Yes, I love where your head's at here. Look, Broncos, you're going on this trip.
Yep.
Broncos are going to Tampa.
It's my birthday trip.
It's your birthday trip.
Staying a couple of days, going to
That's
Disneyland.
right.
Hey, come on. Happy birthday, Yahir.
Yeah. There's going to be a boat party. You're going to be hanging out in Clearwater Beach.
Months from now, and everyone's clapping.
We're going to be hanging out
baby.
with... he's a superstar. What are you going to do? Look, it's all through True Fan Travel. You're going to be hanging out with Todd Davis and some other Broncos. You're having a great time in the Florida sun. So make sure you check that out. It's also tailgate season. We're going to have a tailgate for every single home game. Tickets are up for that right now. I'm leading the Buffs road trip to Nebraska. Going to go husk some Huskers. That didn't work. Hustle some corn. How do you talk? They suck so bad. You don't even. I hate them. I'm so excited for this game. I hope Shedeur throws 27 touchdowns. I hate Nebraska so much.
Not just a school record, but a
football record. Yeah, in general. It would be so sweet. That's going to be super fun. The hotel's like literally next to the stadium. We're going to have a big old party and watch the Buffs beat the Huskers. All that's through True Fan Travel. We have a Rapids takeover on the 7th when St. Louis comes back, so we can beat them 6-0 this time with 2 hat tricks.
If you think I'm litty now, wait till that takeover.
You're going to be sunglasses yaya after that takeover.
Oh, dude. I lost mine in Vegas this past weekend, so I'm a little upset. So I'm going to have to show up with like...
Use your Shady Rays promo code. That's all I'm saying.
Actually, I'm hitting up Shady Rays to give me back my glasses.
You lost them in Vegas and they replaced them. Look at that. God, man, there's so much. Oh, Rockies takeover. Check that out. And then our golf tournaments this weekend. It's going to be great on Friday.
We're going to be out there, I think, right?
I'm playing. You guys are going to be out there.
We're going to be out there.
Oh, we are?
I have no idea. I haven't been hit up, but I've been mentioned before.
Well, you guys are great on camera. Of course we want you out there.
Yeah, we're not going to be
We
on
need the
camera,
content, baby.
We're not great at golf, so it's probably better for us.
I'm not either, but I'm bringing a ringer with me, so meet in the middle. Pulls me up, you know. It's going to be a great time. Come on down to the DNVR bar. Oh, Copa, Sunday. It's going to be lit in here. Woo! Let's go. U.S. is going to come out with a big win, hopefully.
The hopefully really ruined that chant.
Look, I'm nervous. But it's going to be super. This place packs out for the U.S. men's national team games. So come on down, Colfax and York. It's going to be a great time. Can't wait. We're going to be doing watch-alongs for the second and third group games. Had some production overlap that we just can't do it on Sunday, but that's okay. We'll do a watch-along for the 2 home games and then any other knockout games after that.
I think AO Denver is going to be here. Might be bringing
AO
some
Denver is
merch.
going to be here. Duane might be here.
Depends. I got to take the little to camp.
I might be here. I will be here for sure. It's going to be a blast. So come on and hang out with us
at that table
at
down
DNVR.
there.
Check out the DNVR.com/events. Okay, we're back. DNVR Rapids Winners Lounge. Yaya, Duane, Mitch, the studio.
The studio loves to cheer.
I love the studio, baby. It's that time. Yaya probably can't hit the flowers segment from here.
Cannot.
He is producing technically over there, but he's right here.
Yep.
Man of many talents.
There's 2 people right here at this time.
You're doing great. Flowers from the fellas. Yeah, you missed the last one, so we're going to let you hop in for this one first. Give some flowers.
Can I do something a little bit different?
Yes.
For today, please.
You probably should have told me before we did the segment.
No. It's going to work out great. Trust
Okay,
me.
go ahead.
Trust me. So I'm going to give 1 flower.
Okay.
But then I'm going to pick a studio audience member to come into this chair
Love
and give
that.
me their flower.
Yes, let's do that.
So we'll have like 4 or 5 people come up
Yes,
here and they can give
perfect.
their flowers
That's
in this
amazing.
rotation. To me, I'm going to take the easy one because screw everybody. It's Georgie, man. How can you not give the guy that had a hat trick?
Have to.
You have to give him the whole damn flower shop at this point.
Yes.
Dude has been great. He's the most expensive player in Rapids history. He's doing it for everybody. He does it for the badge. He does it for the team. You got to love Georgie, man.
We love Georgie. Man, honestly, pound for pound, this might be... And again, it's going to take years of showing this, but it feels like we're watching one of the true special Rapids that we've had.
Of course.
Like, it really does.
All right, I'm going to get up so you guys can give your flowers, and I'll go pick out a couple
Go grab someone, send them over
audio.
here. I thought Georgie, I mean, he's class as it gets. We've talked ad nauseum,
Who's got a flower?
but worth every single penny. I have just absolutely loved watching what he's been doing lately.
Look, it's he's going to gather
Who's
his
coming?
little children.
Oh, right.
We got
Our guy.
Eric.
Come on down, Eric. Our guy, Eric Stinson. You
We
know
got-
him from Twitter. You know him from C38. You know him from the tailgates. You see him everywhere.
Watch
and he is
Mike.
here.
Watch
He
Mike.
is making his DNVR Rapids debut.
How's it going, guys?
Good.
Welcome to the Winners Lounge.
Nice to be here. Nice to be here.
Who are you giving flowers to today?
I'm gonna give it up to Lala Abubakar.
Let's go! God, Wallace was fantastic tonight.
Lawless has been the backup center back all season. He has played very well at practice. He's been patient. He steps into these last 2 roles, and he's been nothing but solid.
Nothing.
He's going to put
but-
real pressure on Moist when he gets back from Canada duty with Copa America. And I like what I'm going to see with the second half of the season. So my
And,
flowers
like,
go to Lawless.
Here's the thing with Lawless too is when Moise comes back and if Moise starts, Lawless is going to be the first guy congratulating him and happy for him and supporting him and staying ready in his role.
You bet.
He's pure class.
Also, he has the best hair in the league.
He
This
does.
is a
He can't
fact.
be big fat.
This
cannot
is
beat
a fact. It is a goal-saving hair. Like,
It is.
Yes. Great job. Thank you so much for jumping on.
My pleasure, guys.
Awesome. Thanks,
All
Eric.
right. Come on down. Come on down. Yo, my guy.
What's up?
Welcome in. Welcome in. Let the people know. Introduce yourself.
Hey, my name is Jeremy. C38 faithful since 2000. Well, it was Bulldog supporter back then, but we won't talk about that.
No, we'll talk 2000 something. You've been around.
Yeah, I've been around. But my flower tonight, I think, has to definitely go to Connor Ronan. I think.
Ronan.
Love
that.
We were
Off the
talking about it
bench.
earlier with my guy over there, Jared, is that the guy does really well when you don't mention him a lot. But not only that, he was doing a great job distributing the ball and making sure that he was clearing a lot of the things from the back line throughout the game. And yeah, he shouldn't go unnoticed in this game. So yeah, Connor Ronan for me.
Can I give you flowers really quick?
Yeah.
You have a Pikachu tattoo on your thigh right
I
there.
got Squirtle
and that
and Pikachu.
rocks, dude.
I got
flowers
Squirtle
to your tattoos.
and
That's
Pikachu.
dope, dude.
These were my homies back in high school.
That is awesome. Well
But yeah,
done.
hell yeah.
Great
Let's go.
flowers.
Up the
Thank you.
Pids.
Thank you. Up the Pids. Let's go. Up the Pids. Returning to the podcast, you know him from the grill at the C38 tailgate. Hot dog
king
Dev,
of
baby!
I'm
back. He is back. A
He's
man
got
that was
that
at
dog in everyone that goes to the tailgate.
Jesus Christ.
I'm talking about
I
hot
can't keep
dogs.
this pod contained.
I'm talking about the hot dogs.
Oh boy. All right, Dev. Who's your flowers for?
Okay,
today?
flowers to Seb Anderson.
Let's go.
Absolutely.
Let's go. This guy's had such a rocky start as a Rapid, I feel like. It's kind of
Yeah.
been up and down. He's been down on Rapids too. He's been all over the place. Tonight, he was in the right spot where he was supposed to be every time and making an impact on the game from on the defensive side of things. I really do think that that St. Louis would have had another goal if Seb wasn't doing what he was doing. So, big flowers to him.
Huge. I mean, and like we talked with Lawless, we can say the same thing about Seb. Is for some crazy reason we were all worried about.
I started that. I'm sorry.
Sam's sick, or Moise is going, or off to Canada, and all anyone has done on that back line is show up and
They have.
do their job, and like Seb did it tonight. I mean, he looked great.
Yeah.
Looked
Not-
fantastic.
As somebody who goes to Rapids 2 games on a pretty regular basis, it's great to see him
What a
do well.
legend, man. Long throw. Long throw's the coolest play. You know what they say about guys with long throws, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Dev. Thank you
Yeah.
for jumping on.
Yes,
We
Dev.
appreciate it. Let's go. Oh, you know him from the chat. You know him from Rum and Cokes at the tailgate. It's our sweet boy. Kevin is jumping on the winner's lounge.
The sweetest of the boys. The
Let's
sweetest
go from the
boys.
chat to the chair, dude. Chat to the chair.
Bring the mic up.
You gotta-
Every-
there it
everyone-
is.
Everyone stay.
There he is. All right, Kev, give him your flowers.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go with Dwayne's boy, Kevin Cabral.
What is happening?
Vive Cabral!
This is the wildest show. Okay, explain yourself.
You used to
Explain
flinch
yourself.
when he used to get the ball.
Fair.
There was no confidence there. Nothing was gonna happen. Now he has a touch. You're like, what can we do? Where are we going? What is this? So,
Dude, I think that is absolutely insane that you gave Cabral flowers in this game. Look, he's been on a run. He didn't cost them at all.
Kevin, you give flowers to whoever you want. You
Second
listen
group
to
of
this
flowers.
negative talk.
over here.
Oh, Kevin's going
Flowers
too.
for the DNVR crew right
Thank
here.
you.
The
Thank
bar,
you. Thank you.
Hosting an amazing night. Putting on a great show. Serving out cold Coors Lights. Also,
Whipping some Lucy's, dude.
yes.
Let's go.
The Rapid Straight Team's here. We got Miss Haya in the corner over
Let's
there.
go. Hi is in the building. That's
All right.
She won't come on the show. That's okay. Next time. Man, that was so dope. Good call, Yaya. This is why you're in charge, dude. That ruled. You guys rock. Thank you so much for coming out to DNVR tonight. Thank you. Duane, did you want to give any flowers?
Yeah, I'll give flowers.
Sorry. Hold on. Hang on, though.
I love
Kevin
flowers.
Cabral can't be given out. Sorry.
So, well, I mean, he's already got flowers as he has deserved.
It was... You're right. Totally deserves it. It's a win, baby.
Stop pooping on the flowers.
I'm not.
He deserves his flowers. No poo flowers.
Who's getting poo
Just
flowers?
give flowers, dude. I can't do this.
My flowers are going to our favorite coach,
Oh,
Chris Armas.
our tiny little bald king.
A guy who
Let's not
has...
insult him on the way there.
There's no insult there at all. He's our guy.
The little part.
Our guy has come
He's our
in.
guy. He's
Our
just a
guy
little
has
coach.
come in. Shush, I'm giving flowers.
Give flowers.
Come in. Everyone up in arms, angry about this hire, comes on the show, says, look, I get it. Nobody wants me here. No one's happy about this hire, and does nothing but earn the hearts of the players, the people that work for the club, C38, us sitting here, our fans in the studio that are here clapping along for Chris Armas. Like, the guy has just revitalized this club. It is exciting to watch this team play soccer. It's fun to watch the Rapids again. Even when things were going down before the break happens. He works with the players. They get some time off. They've come back and done nothing but get 2 clean sheets and punch 2 teams right in the face. I don't know what else you want in a coach right now than Chris Armas. Pow! Freaking love that guy. Bang! Flowers!
Flowers.
Chris Armas, enjoy these flowers!
Pow, 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 pow. Amazing.
I can't get violent or I'll get arrested.
I have to give flowers to Stefan because he didn't get any yet. Yeah. And he just had
Clean
back-to-back
sheets.
shutouts. Back-to-back shutouts. That's crazy, bro.
Man, we're this lit.
We're lit.
And imagine when they win the cup.
Oh, my God.
Imagine when they win the cup. If we're lit now, imagine when that cup's being hoisted. You gotta get ahead of yourself, or what's the fun about sports, right?
We are designed to overreact. This is not a bug, it's a feature, baby. Man, please come join us. You see how much fun we're having here watching ball. Join us this weekend for the U.S. men's national team games, starting this weekend into next week. We'll have Euros on for the 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. games at the bar. Come on down. It's the month of footy, baby. Are you having fun watching any of this international stuff?
I am not. I am actually having a horrible
Do you like
time.
how I set you up for that?
I hated it, actually.
That's right. That was intentional.
You know I have no time.
Well, yeah, and your team's not very good.
I mean, they're not playing yet, so that hasn't been the measurable part.
Some good goals.
Yeah,
Shout out
okay.
Dua Lipa's Albania. Come on. That was a super fun game today.
I like how it's Dua Lipas.
Yeah. Shout out to Dua Lipa, of course. Go ahead and start plugging us out of here.
First of all, shout out to the studio audience.
Shout
They've been great on the show.
out!
Also, I want to shout out the chat. I want to shout out, we have over 100 people watching. We're close to 150. That's incredible. We appreciate you guys. It's a late night on a Wednesday. Plenty of things to do, like getting sleep, but yet you guys are here.
That's right.
Celebrating a Rapids victory,
That's
like
right.
true sickos, and we appreciate that so much.
That's right.
And if you guys want to keep celebrating, go to DNV_Rapids on Twitter. We appreciate it a lot. Give this video a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're very close to 100K. We want that 100K. We want the play button, even if they don't make it anymore. We want it, right?
You smell that? That's 100K. I can
That's
smell
100.
it.
It's
so
right
close.
there, baby. I can touch it.
So close.
But besides that, man, subscribe to all our stuff. 5-star review wherever you hear this podcast.
That's right.
And besides, I'll pass it on to Mitch because I got to go in the show.
That's right. Duane, do you have anything you would like to plug?
Yeah, I'd like to plug over off of I-70. There's a little stinky place called Purina. which is the real Purina tonight, shooting out that stink that St. Louis only wishes it could
That's
stink.
right. That's right. Eat it, St. Louis.
Give it up to I-70, stinky Purina. You get the win tonight. The best of the Purinas is right here in Denver, Colorado.
Come here. Everybody come in here. We're going to give up the pids. We're going to give up the pids. Come back behind the set
don't
here.
step on quick
Become a diehard at thednvr.com. It helps us out big time. You get cheaper tickets to takeovers. You get behind the paywall. You get in the Discord. You get all this stuff. If someone wants to sit right here, come on in. And the way that we end, we're going to do it with our friends here. The way we do it, the way we end every single show. And we really mean it tonight, baby. Are you guys ready?
Yeah. Ready.
Up the